Good morning, Copeland Wildcats, and welcome to the Wildcat News. Buenos días y bienvenido. I'm Honesty, and I'm Rachel. Today is Thursday, September 20th, and it is day 33 of the school year. Hoy es jueves, bellísimo de septiembre, y es el día 33 del año escolar. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please sit or stand quietly for a moment of silence. Today we wish a happy birthday, Feliz Cumpleaños, to Messiah Powell. A quote for the day: let us always meet each other with a smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. Mother Teresa, nun and missionary. Word of the day: flippant, adjective, treating something serious or worthy of respect lightly, not giving it the attention it deserves. Example: Brenda's flippant response told me she didn't take my concerns seriously. Word of the day: which of the following words is an antonym of flippant? Remember, an antonym is a word that means the opposite. A. Cheeky. B. Disrespectful. C. Glib. D. Courteous. Courteous. The answer is D. Courteous. Try to use the word flippant today. Teachers, did you hear someone using the word of the day correctly? Submit their name and class to the box in the library to be entered in a weekly drawing. The word master of the week is Raquel Woodson. And introducing the math master of the week, Shirley Wingate. Students, you could be a word master and math master of the week by using a word of the day correctly or solving the problem of the day. Winners can pick up a prize in the Media Center. Spanish moment of the day. The Spanish word of the day is porque. Porque means why. And also because. Say it with us. Porque. What does porque mean? Why. Say it again. Porque. Curriculum Corner. Second grade problem of the day. Sarah planted 15 flower seeds in the garden. She watered them and took care of them. And after 1 week, she could see some of them beginning to sprout. She counted 9 little sprouts in all, and some had yet to grow. How many seeds still needed to sprout? Third grade problem of the day. The third grade is going to have a school garden. The school built 8 garden boxes in the yard, so each class will have 2 boxes. If there are 24 students in each class, how can 2 boxes be divided up to give every student their own spot to plant something? Draw 2 garden boxes to show how they are divided. What is today? Today is National Pepperoni Pizza Day! You may remember from Cheese Pizza Day that pizza was born in Italy many years ago. Since that time, pepperoni has emerged as America's favorite pizza topping. The word pepperoni comes from the Italian word for pepper. So what we actually call pepperoni is spicy salami. Pepperoni was first known to be used on pizza in America in 1950. Around the same time, popular pizza chains like Pizza Hut and Domino's began to open. Pizza has a long and interesting history, but I'm just glad it exists because I love pizza. Yum! Celebrate it with a slice of your favorite pizza today. IB moment of the day. Let's talk about the IB learner attitudes. We want to work on having all the profile traits and attitudes so that we can become great IB learners. Today's attitude is curiosity. Curiosity means to wonder about things, ask questions, and explore. We are all naturally curious, and being an IB learner, we do more than just think. We act on our curiosity. Use your curiosity to learn more today and every day. Other announcements. Let's make sure we are being Wildcat ready at all times by being responsible, respectful, and safe. Teachers, please make sure you complete the Instructional Technology Needs Assessment Survey. It is due by Wednesday, the 26th. Thank you. And now, let's review the Spanish word of the day. The Spanish word of the day is porque. Say it with us. Porque. What does porque mean? Why? Say it again. Porque. And now we have a special guest, Miss Elder, with some more announcements.
Good morning, Copeland Wildcats. It's Miss Elder. I am here for the morning show this Thursday. Did you enjoy your early release day yesterday? What did you do at home? Were you bored? Did you learn something new? Did you read? Did you do extra homework? What did you do on yesterday? I can tell you what we did here on yesterday. Our teachers were engaged in some phenomenal unit planning sessions. And when I tell you say phenomenal, I mean phenomenal. And if you don't know what that word means, I want you to look it up and let me know before the end of the day. I have a special treat for you. But when I tell you phenomenal unit planning went on yesterday. Teachers, I'd like to thank you so much for your meaningful participation. You don't know how important it is that you guys not only develop great unit plans, but implement these great inquiry lessons with your students. Students will learn so much when they take ownership in the process. And I was so excited to hear of the culminating assessments that you have prepared for your students, all of the ideas that came out of it. Also, we had an opportunity yesterday to introduce our new staff members. We have Mr. Ford in 4th grade, and we also have a new staff member that started today, and her name is Miss Walker, and she is with the special education department. So we have Mr. Ford, who's here in 4th grade. So if you see Mr. Ford in the hallways, give him a big warm Copeland welcome. Don't get too loud in the hallways now, and make sure you have your hall pass when you're in the hallway. But just welcome him to Copeland, and when you see Miss Walker, she comes into your classroom, welcome her to Copeland as well. She comes to us from Sue Reynolds Elementary, and Mr. Ford comes to us from all the way from Anaheim, California. If you don't know where that is, look it up. Make sure you look it up. I want to remind you all, you know the flags are on the poles, and we're working our way in becoming international minded. If you notice on the weekly Wildcat, it mentions something about our multicultural day, and making sure that you're taking the time to research the country that is outside of your door and sharing that with your teachers. Well, and yesterday, talking with Ms. Graham and Ms. Johnson, we realized that we want to incorporate our children into Multicultural Day. And we want to make sure that you all are part of the process. So we're extending that. Today, you can start researching your flags and finding out what your country is and what the significance is. But we are giving you, next Friday, we want to have a really huge event that incorporates the kids. So Ms. Johnson and Ms. Graham and that committee are working on that, the guidelines for that today. We'll be finishing those guidelines and sending those out to you. Also, teachers, I want to remind you that we have a leadership team meeting today. There is a leadership team meeting today, and we will continue to work on our IB application. And last but not least, teachers, I just want to thank you again. Thank you, faculty and staff, for making our early release a very smooth process. Please be reminded that we always want to communicate what we're doing and how we're doing with our parents. We only had 2 students that were here late yesterday, so that's good out of 570. But we want to make sure that we have 570 kids that go home doing at the right time. So please just adhere to the instructions of communicating with your parents. And if you have any parents that have problems with getting any of our messages, let us know so we can increase our communication efforts so they can always know what's going on at Copeland. I thank you so much for each and everything that you do to support our students at Copeland Elementary, and I pray that we have a thrilling Thursday.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Wildcat News Network Morning Broadcast. Have a great day. Learn something new. Let's make the world better for me and you.